Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I kind of want to take a quick look at everything that we know about from the 2.5 live stream and everything that we have been informed of that will be coming. I'm kind of just going to watch through and give my raw reaction, as well as also just kind of explain things as they come along. So as we learn something new, as something is explained, I will, chime in a little bit, bring in some wording and whatever, So let's go.
All of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that cannot be dispelled. There have also been reports of monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before. Strange monsters? And an all-engulfing darkness?
So you're here to help resolve this,
What's with you joining forces with them? I would say this is a nice surprise, but it's really not that surprising.
Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now.
Here's hoping I have the chance.
This tower seems to hear my wishes.
There's darkness churning inside the Dainichi Mikoshi!
Do not come any closer.
Do you honestly have another choice?
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
You're all right, little one. You look a little
Yes.
nervous.
I'm really excited for Yaimiko's job.
Now you've got my attention. Right now. Come on out. Is that all? I'm always watching.
Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Something seems wrong with A.
During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
I'm placing my god in your capable hands. Please, bring her back.
You wish to make yourself my enemy?
How the heck?
I am the everlasting Lord.
I wonder what's going to happen in the story to where we have to make... She's now our enemy. And I don't know if that she was referring to is Yaimiko or A, and that body was Raiden Shogun, talking about A not allowing her to do her job, what she was programmed to do. But this is looking pretty interesting.
The guardian of eternity. Inferior! Perish! Ruin! Follow!
Can I also just say that A's Susanoo here, beautiful. It's incredible. I'm so happy what they're doing with this character.
My blade! Witness the final calamity!
Beautiful. So that's a code right there for you to redeem some Primo Gems. You'll get 100 Primo Gems in the enhancement prism things that we need for weapons to level them up. So that should be nice. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit. We're just gonna skip ahead a little bit, and I'm gonna inform you guys really quickly of things that are
I'm excited about... Wait, was that the Raiden Shogun?
Oh,
I don't
maybe.
know. Mm-hmm.
I mean, whoa.
Oh my gosh, that trailer was so epic.
Right?
It was amazing. I got goosebumps.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And finally, I'm just so excited. Miko's finally going to be playable.
Right? So I know a lot of people have been waiting for Miko.
So in phase 1, we're getting Yaimiko, right? She's the only summon that comes on February 16th. So mark your calendars. February 16th is when 2.5 will start, and you'll be able to summon for Yaimiko then. And then in Phase 2, 3 weeks later, will be Raiden Shogun and a Kokomi rerun. So these two will rerun in the second half of 2.5, and then at that point, you'll be able to summon. I personally will be summoning for Kokomi, because Kokomi, she's a really, like, at first when she came out, everybody was kind of like flip-floppy about her. Like, nobody knew whether or not she'd be really good or good at all, to be honest, because they tend to either make Catalyst characters very good. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. In Yaimiko's case, I think she'll be very good. I think she'll be the first super, like, S-tier Catalyst user. But they tend to make mistakes with our Catalyst users. They tend to not be the greatest units. Kokomi, however, I think is good. She's just not S-tier, but she's very good, and I need to summon for her for certain comps, like the freeze comps and whatnot, because I'd really like to run a freeze comp.
Yes. Me included. But in the earlier phase of version 2.5, Yaimiko will be available in the Everbloom Violet event wish. So those of you waiting for the chance to pull for Miko, your moment has come.
And in the later phase of version 2.5, both the Raiden Shogun and Sangonomiya Kokomi will be returning in their own rerun event wishes. Their reappearance will be tying in with the storylines and events coming in the new version.
Ooh, looks like lots of Inazuman characters are coming our way this time around. And in addition to our new character, we will...
So this is the new 5-star Catalyst for Yaimiko, obviously. This is Yaimiko's signature weapon that you'll summon for on the weapon banner in Phase 1.
Also have a new 5-star Catalyst weapon available in version 2.5, Kagura's Verity.
Oh, I love how this weapon looks. Like, it is the most unique Catalyst weapon I think I've ever seen, and it looks like something you might have seen in real life.
Right? I mean, I'd really like to wave that around when performing my spiritual tasks.
Yeah, I could totally see Miko using that in her rituals.
Totally. And anyway, travelers interested in this new weapon can keep an eye out for official announcements to follow with further details. So, without further ado, let's jump into more info about our new playable character for version 2.5, Yaimiko.
Yay! Woo! I mean, yay!
So this is the gameplay of Yaimiko, so we're gonna get to take a look at what she does and how she operates, if you don't already know, because you don't look at links. Like, I don't look at links. That looked like that was her charge attack. This little thing here. This right here, that looks like that was her charge attack. So that's her E ability, her elemental skill. And this is her bird.
The moon is simply magnificent tonight. We mustn't squander it. Come, join me for a moonlight stroll. I won't take no for an answer.
Nice! Yeah, pretty sure no one would ever turn down a moonlight stroll with Yaimiko.
Yeah, but you gotta remember that this is Yaimiko we're talking about here. I mean, you turn around and see all these foxes following behind you.
Hey, don't be jealous of Miko's fox friends.
Never. Anyway, it does seem that Yaimiko has taken some interest in the traveler.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, that might be because the traveler's unusual story has caught Miko's curiosity.
Right, well, she is all about interesting stories, which directly ties into her love of light novels. Nothing brings her more joy than reading about the exciting experiences and interesting lives of humans.
Which is probably why she started running her own publishing house. She gets to spend time every day reading the stories of different people.
And being the cunning fox that she is, I'm sure she has plenty of crafty ways of interacting with people and hearing their stories.
I don't know. One of the first stories we heard about her is how she lost a fried tofu ramen eating contest to an Oni who's allergic to tofu.
Yeah, that's right. And by the way, that kind of ramen is called kitsune ramen. So I guess you can see why Miko was serious about that competition. And speaking of being serious, Retna, why don't you take the lead here and introduce some of Yaimiko's combat skills for everyone?
Sure thing. Yaimiko wields a catalyst and manipulates the electro element. She provides a mix
That
of
is such a
constant
dope
damage
name.
when off the field, as well as
Spirit
high
Fox
burst
thing
damage
here.
when on the field. Miko's elemental skill, Yakan Evocation, Seishio Sakura, causes Miko to move swiftly and leave behind something called a Seishio Sakura. These fox-shaped branches can periodically cause lightning to strike nearby. Youch! When Miko unleashes her elemental burst, Great Secret Art Tenko Kenshin, she will unseal nearby Seishio Sakura, destroying their outer forms and transforming them into Tenko thunderbolts that descend from the skies.
So that's gonna probably work a lot like Ningguang's jade screen into her burst, where her jade screen, if it's up when she uses her burst, will break, and it'll add more of those little like earth pellets that hit enemies and stuff to do more damage. So that's probably gonna work like that, which it does lead to some really good damage. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna make that work for Yaimiko and what her scaling will be and everything like that.
With her passive talent, the Shrine's Sacred Shade, when Yaimiko uses her elemental burst, each Seishio Sakura destroyed resets the cooldown for one charge of her elemental skill. After unlocking the talent Enlightened Blessing, Yaimiko's elemental mastery will increase the damage dealt by the Seishio Sakura. And last but not least, with Miko's talent Meditations of Ayako, when she crafts character talent materials, she has a set chance to create an extra talent material from the same region of a random type. The rarity of this material will be the same as the materials consumed during crafting. That crafty lady.
Seriously?
Totally.
Wait. Does she make extra books?
I mean,
As
she
her
is
talent?
a publisher.
Oh,
my
I
goodness.
never thought about that.
That's really good.
She's
Honestly,
so
that's
cool. I absolutely just love her design and
I
like
know.
the
This whole
Tenko
aesthetic.
Thunderbolts.
Right?
Oh,
So cool.
and I love how like smooth and graceful her fighting style is.
Yeah. Can we talk about the foxtails, please?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Don't make her angry.
Oh, that's right.
It is said that no one who has witnessed Lady Gucci's tales has ever lived to tell of it, although they do read her tales. Anyway, you better be careful.
Oh yeah. In which case, we'd better move on to the next part of our program, new storylines.
Ooh, yay. Version 2.5 will be bringing us the continuation of the Raiden Shogun story quest, Imperatrix Umbrosa
That's really
Chapter,
good. I just
Act
finished
2,
this, like,
as
a
well
week
as a
or two ago.
brand new story quest for Yaimiko, Divina Vulpi's Chapter. So, travelers can look forward to more story content coming for both of these characters.
Ooh, awesome. So what can players expect to see in these new storylines?
Well, we can't reveal too much yet.
Aw.
Spoilers. But what we can say is that both quests are connected to the history of Inazuma.
Oh, that's right. The Raiden Shogun's quest in particular will be closely linked with the Inazuma Archon quest.
Mm-hmm. After completing all the recent Inazuma story content, some travelers may find themselves wanting to know more details regarding the history of Inazuma, or about the decisions of the Raiden Shogun and the future of Inazuma.
Ooh, I want to know.
Yeah, and I don't know if everyone's noticed, but there are all kinds of hints about Inazuma's past scattered throughout weapon or artifact descriptions in the game.
Oh, hang on, I should go back and reread those things. But it's safe to say that the story of Inazuma and the Raiden Shogun is far from over. The Raiden Shogun story quest in the coming version will hopefully be taking players further in their understanding of Inazuma's mysterious past and current situation.
Ooh, I know everybody will be looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, and just as a note, travelers will be able to unlock Yaimiko's Divina Vulpi's chapter after completing the second act of the Raiden Shogun story quest.
Yeah, in Yaimiko's story quest, the traveler and Miko will cross paths as an unusual urban legend circulates throughout Inazuma. But travelers will need to wait and see for themselves to know what happens.
That's so cool. I can't wait to check out both of these new story quests. And by the way, when can we expect to see these quests?
Oh, now that is a great question.
February
Both quests
16th,
will be
right?
available after the version
February
2.5 update
so we're
on
gonna skip a little
February
bit ahead to
16th.
stop this video
But
from being
just
too
as
long.
another reminder,
Encountering quite
Actually,
the
I wanna talk about
formidable
the last for a
enemy.
second.
Let's take a closer look at our new enemy for version
So this is the
2.5.
Raiden Shogun Supernova
I'm already
boss.
scared.
ooh,
Help me.
Somebody hold my hand.
This boss better be hard. I really hope it's a hard boss. Traveler solos. That's that hand
Whew.
thing she's
Oh
got?
my gosh.
Wow.
Just wow.
Yeah.
This
You know
is
how they say
immaculate.
NBD, no big deal? This is NBD, nothing but damage.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I stand no chance at all.
Well, this enemy looks pretty amazing. She kind of looks like Raiden Shogun, but she has all those arms?
Yeah, and that super massive katana.
So, who is this new enemy? Travelers will need to experience the
I
new story
hate
quests and
everything
unravel the
now.
true identity of this new enemy by themselves.
Is this the
Ooh.
actual
Oh,
boss?
Sounds
man.
good.
She didn't actually
And
die.
in addition to this new enemy, version 2.5 will also be introducing a whole new series of shadowy husk enemies. Let's take a
Yeah,
look.
We've seen
Ooh.
the shadowy husks. I don't want to talk about those. Those enemies are probably gonna be trash.
3,
So we'll drop
2.
over here so you guys can get this code. 5 books, 100 primos. So yeah, just get that whenever you have the ability to. You should be all set. So we'll jump over to something else that's pretty interesting and important, I think.
Event. Travelers will need
So during this event, you'll be able to get this new catalyst. You'll get a crown, you'll get some primos, some Mora talent books, and the enhancement ore, right? And then this ointment of sight, which I believe is a thing that you'll need specifically for the quest line, for the world quests of an Enkonomiya, with these extra puzzles and whatnot.
to jump in and explore the map on their own to fully discover all.
The purpose of this event is to
There's this event. So this event, I believe, is the event where travelers will be able to create your own domains. You'll be able to build your own domains from scratch, add your own kind of obstacles, your own challenges, enemies, anything you want to really make it harder and or easier for other people to experience, because you're allowed to share these creations with everybody in the community. I'm not entirely sure how, like what the system will be for searching for them, but you'll be able to have everybody who plays Genshin Impact will be able to try out your domain, or you'll be able to try out other players' domains and gain some rewards from it.
spark everyone's imagination and creativity, requiring travelers to design their very own domain using the resources the a dreaming.
And this is an event where essentially we are bartenders at Diluc's bar in Mondstadt, so we'll take a part-time job as a bartender for Diluc, and you'll be able to get weapon enhancement stuff, character XP, a name card, talent, Mora, and the enhancement ore, as well as primo gems. I know I'm gonna need some primo gems for Yaimiko, so let's keep it moving.
Okay,
there's some
this
gameplay
is really
here of me
starting to sound
making
like
the
a
drinks.
simulation game, and I am here for it.
Oh, yeah, a yummy one.
Yes.
In addition to some established recipes, some drinks will require travelers to experiment according to some hints. Passes the set levels of insignia,
Ferocious fervor and our character's combat potential.
need to spend some time and effort if they wish to achieve the glow.
So for this is like this is an event that's similar to the Spiral Abyss, but you'll need to make 2 teams, and these 2 teams, you have to be able to efficiently clear enemies, I believe, in a set amount of time. I believe that is what this is. You have to do it within a certain amount of time, or there's certain conditions you have to fulfill. But it really promotes team building and trying to optimize your characters so that way they can work together in 2 separate teams. Kind of like Spiral Abyss, but I believe this will be a little bit better. I feel like this is a lot more endgamey. It's just a shame that it's, limited, because I believe that this would be a fantastic endgame piece of content for players of all types.
Glory that is a 3-star insignia.
It is rather glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, in the later part of version 2.5, travelers will see another return of the Overflowing Mastery event.
So the Overflowing Mastery event, essentially, you get more talent books per run, I believe. I believe that's how it works.
Be sure to check what your characters require and save up some resin
it
to get
more?
those talent ascension materials you
Or
need.
will they all be able
Next,
to be
we
gotten
have
out
some
of it?
exciting info about a future version to share with everyone. There is a massive area that travelers have
This
been
is the
waiting to
chasm. They're
explore,
talking about the
which has
chasm.
already
I've
been
already
part
talked
of the
about
map
this
for
in a
some
different
time
video.
now. In our
we can talk
future
about it a
update for
little more.
version 2.6, travelers will be able to delve into
We could actually
the
take a look at what
chasm.
it looks like. Actually, 'cause I
Right.
didn't get to
Oh,
show that in the
wow.
last video.
So travelers can expect a completely new area to explore in the version following 2.5.
Oh man, the chasm? Now, I'm sure lots of players have been curious about what we'll find down there.
Yeah, here, as a sneak peek, we have some concept art to reveal along with a basic description of the area.
Ooh.
This is the surface of the chasm, with jagged rock walls.
So this is what the surface should look like, given they don't make massive changes. This is all subject to change because it's concept art. So they could change all of this if they wanted to. But I think that judging by how close we are to 2.6 already, I don't think we'll see too many major changes. I feel like they would just be small, minor tweaks to the area, not necessarily massive changes. And it's really good that the chasm is actually coming in 2.6, so more people will be able to get more content, more content out of the game, be able to play a little bit more exploration. If you didn't already do the Enkanomiya area and kind of like get 100% on that, you'll also have that as well as this to try to explore and gain as much primos from chests and complete all the puzzles as much as you need to.
Containing strange stones and mysterious ores. The mine is rich with glazed sand crystal, a precious raw material often used in making Liyue's porcelain. Because of special geological conditions, the soil and vegetation in this area have a distinctive color. Here, we see the chasm's underground mines area. The pathways of the chasm's underground mines are intricate and complex, and are treacherous to navigate thanks to recent developments. The mines are not only rich in minerals, but the special environmental conditions have given rise to unique fluorescent plants. Of course, danger also awaits in the chasm. Travelers will need to keep an eye out for the ruin serpent that inhabits the area.
Enemy? Okay.
This ruin machine that looks like a giant serpent has recently come alive for reasons unknown. It slithers quietly in the shadows of the mine to pave a way to the known world for unknown dangers buried in the depths of the chasm. Judging from its appearance and movement, it looks to be a digging machine of some sort.
Oh boy, I really don't want that serpent to ruin me.
Right? It also feels like there's some history to the chasm, or perhaps some
That's 'cause
deeper
there is.
story behind it.
Yeah, there totally is. So legend has it that Ajdaha and Rex Lapis fought their battle here. The ancient battlefield has remained to this day as a reminder for everyone. Once the chasm is available, travelers will be able to explore the depths and discover what secrets await in the darkness below.
Oh, wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
That sounds all amazing. Okay, but we have covered a lot of details for both the coming version and a future update. So why don't we take another break?
Ooh, and it's about time we give away our
the third
third
code
and
for you.
final redemption code. Are you ready, little one?
Yeah, are you ready?
You can
I'm
do this.
ready.
Go on.
Do it.
Go get it!
So this will give you 50,000 Mora as well as 100 primos.
But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Yes, and just like that, we've reached the end of the version 2.5 special program.
Oh no.
No!
You know, I can see why A was so attached to the idea of eternity, right? Because, sometimes you just don't want things to end.
Oh, chibi hugs.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree,
These chibis are
but
so cute.
she might have gone a little too far.
I mean,
a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, just, I know that.
Yeah. So, anyways, how did you two enjoy being on the special program?
Oh my gosh, I had the
So
best
that's
time.
about it. So that's everything pretty much major that we'll get in 2.5, and as well as a sneak peek into some of the things we'll get in 2.6. Really, really excited for these updates. More so 2.6. 2.5 will be a nice little thing for me to be able to, and me and other free-to-plays will be able to kind of collect primos. So we can do some summons, Mora, because we do tend to run out of those. Talent books, that's really good for us as well. That's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Check the description. You'll be able to follow my Twitch where I stream Genshin almost every day. And or as well as some other variety games. If you guys are into that, you guys could request a game while I'm streaming and I'll play that if I own it. And Take it easy, guys.